University of Phoenix opened the door. My name is James Craig. I'm committed to making a difference, and I am a Phoenix.
How good for you today?
I've got a 1989 49er Super Bowl ring.
Where's the real ring? There's no women's league.
I decided to come to the pawn shop today to sell my 49er Super Bowl ring. It is very unique because it is made for a woman. Why I want to sell the ring is I'd like to go on a real honeymoon. We'll see if we can get there.
Hey, Big Hoss. Got a new pinky ring for you.
What year is it from?
1989. I was a cheerleader.
Okay.
No fraternizing with the players.
So that's a rule no one followed, right?
Lips are sealed. It was an amazing time to be a cheerleader for the 49ers. Joe Montana is the greatest quarterback of all time.
So what can you tell me about it?
We had just won the Super Bowl the year before. We got Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott, Joe Montana.
The San Francisco 49ers were amazing back in the late 80s. This ring is from the 89 season where they won their second Super Bowl in a row. Joe Montana was unstoppable that year. You want to pawn it, sell it?
I'd be interested in selling it.
Well, it's a 10-carat ring, quarter carat on top, and it's a whole lot smaller than a men's.
This is true.
What are you looking to get for it?
Like to have a real honeymoon, like to buy my husband a Hooseberg, like to take my stepdaughters to Greece, and donate some money to a Pitbull Foundation.
So you have Joe Montana's ring in your pocket, too.
He touched it. So.
A Hooseberg motorcycle goes for nearly 10 grand. Plus she wants a trip to Greece, a honeymoon, and she wants some left over for a Pitbull charity. It's almost 35 grand there. This is a cheerleader's ring, not a star player, and there's a huge difference when it comes to price. It has some value there. It doesn't have value like the big ring has. I'd give you about $1,000 because of the fact it's a Super Bowl ring and the rarity of it. And then I'd give you its hard value, which would be the gold and the diamonds. You don't have much there. We're right around the $1,300, $1,400 range.
Okay. Not interested. I guess I was thinking it was a few $1,000s at least.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ring, and the story behind it is worth more to you than it's ever going to be worth to me.
I understand that.
Hey, thanks for bringing it in. It was really cool to see.
Absolutely, really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too.
You bet. I'm a little disappointed. It's a Super Bowl ring. I mean, there's not very many of them, and so yeah, I was certainly hoping for more.
Earlier, a guy brought in an old blunderbuss that looks like it was made for a kid. He's asking quite a lot for it, so I invited my buddy Sean down to take a look at it.
I own Tortuga Trading. The guys at the pawn shop call me in whenever they get anything really cool. Wow, this is pretty cool, man.
I'm assuming it's a kid's blunderbuss?
Kid or a very small man.
This was definitely not made for a kid. Even though it looks the style of a rifle, you would never want to shoulder this. And trying to get this up close and firing it, you burn half your face off.
Okay,
so
yeah.
They would hold them straight out like this, or from the hips, or from the leg. Did anybody ever try to shoot it?
No, never did that.
That's a good thing. I'm glad to hear that. All right, guys, so what are your concerns?
It's a Lazarino barrel. I know there was tons of them that were faked.
The Lazarino name was really, really spectacular. These were Brescian gun makers, and they existed for 300 years. Well, you're right. All the competition wanted to copy Lazarino, so they would put that name on there as well, even though Lazarino never even touched it. The fakes have just Lazarino and nothing else. This is two signatures of Lazarino and a very nice impressed maker's hallmark in the metal. That tells me that this barrel was made by Lazarino.
Okay.
However, these half crescent moons, that was Ottoman Empire. So the rest of this was made 150 years after this barrel was made.
It's like putting a real good engine in a car.
No, this is nice quality as well. It's just not up to the standards that would match the barrel. So, of course, the most important question, what's it worth?
Yeah.
The barrel is a real Lazarino barrel. With everything else being of the late 18th century, this is worth between $2,500 and $3,500.
I was hoping it'd be worth more than that.
Not so much, I'm sorry to say.
Thanks, Sean.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So, what do you want for it? I mean, it's not 10 grand.
I'll take 8 then.
Keep dreaming.
8's not going to happen. I'm thinking more like $1,500.
15.
$1,500 is a fair price. I'm probably going to get $2,500 out of the thing. And then I got overhead, I got rent.
I have a mortgage to pay. I mean, you need this gun.
I'll go $2 grand.